Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So as always, I'm starting off by gluing down some extra long C-curve nail tips with my Model 1's nail glue. So as for today's video, it's nothing crazy. We're actually going fairly simple for the channel. 2025 is just screaming pink at me. And so I've been on a pink kick here recently, and that's exactly what we're doing with these nails. I'm going to be doing a clear acrylic lay, and then we will be painting some neon pink outline Frenchies. You might not be able to envision it yet, but you will see it. It's gonna be gorgeous. And then I have been messing around with some charms more here recently. I'm more of a sculpt it yourself girl, but sometimes it is nice to just be able to pop a charm on and call it good. So we're gonna do that today. Really simple set, but they turned out super cute. I hope you guys enjoy watching. I'll probably pop in here and there just a little bit, but other than that, it's gonna be a pretty zen video this time around. So typically, with my method of application, I will start by sculpting the tip of the nail or the free edge, but in this case, we're doing an ombre. I almost forgot to mention it. I don't want to just like see my crusty, dusty, natural nails underneath. Mine are kind of grayish. They're kind of grayish, okay? And I don't like it. So I really wanted to have that nice, rosy nude kind of ombre up into the clear tips. We'll now proceed as usual, placing a clear bead at the or near the tip of the nail and then brushing it downwards to create the thickness we'll want throughout the nail. So this is where we're going to build all of our structure and, in a way, our shape. So with ombre or encapsulated nails, you may require a bit more product to use towards the free edge because that extra acrylic on the nail plate is going to, of course, lift the base that you're working on. What you want to avoid is having a dip in the body of the nail. So a good way to make sure of this is to remember to keep checking your nails from the side view. Once I finish laying all of my acrylic, I am going to go in with my E-file as well as a hand file, refining the shape and smoothing out the surface to prepare for the nail art. Alright, so now that all of the grunt work is finished, we get to mess around with the polishes, and I'm going to put down a Beetles gel base coat first. This is going to give an even smoother surface for me to work on, especially since I'm doing mainly line work. I may have left in a little too much footage of this foundation coat, but oh my gosh, seeing it with the clear and that glossiness, just that ombre, it was just so much fun. Anyway, we're going to get into the pinks. So this is the very vibrant, very gorgeous pink that I am wanting to use, but I kind of was trying out this kind of lighter baby pink first, and while it was cute, it wasn't quite neon, but I noticed that it made that other pink color pop up a lot brighter. So, and I didn't exactly just want to put white underneath. I feel like the combination was perfect. So I'm putting down a layer of this lighter pink first, and then the hot neon pink. And as you can see, real simple, we are just doing the outline of a Frenchie. The easiest part is, of course, outlining the shape of the nail, but then creating a little smile line. And you can put it higher, lower, you can make it more of a skinny arch, a fat arch, whatever you like. So while it may seem like I am just overlining the same areas, but what I wanted to show was that with an outline design such as this, it can be difficult to see those outer lines from the top of the nail from a bird's eye view. So in order to have that Frenchie effect, to where your lines aren't like hiding around the sidewall of the nail, you have to build them up to a nice thickness so that it can be seen from all angles. So as I said, after applying that lighter pink, I am going in with that neon, really like deep hot pink, and I'm going to paint that just over top of this. And I just noticed, because I had tried it without before, I just noticed that it made it a bit more vibrant, is the word. This shade almost looked red through the camera, but you can see now with all of that overlined that, how different it seems to look. It just has a very bright, vibrant pop to it. So I'm just going to finish out the rest of my nails this way, and we will get to the next step. Again, this set is quite simple, so I probably didn't have to leave in as much footage of the polishing, but it was very satisfying. I know that's a big reason why I watch nail tutorial videos, or even just nail videos in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet, long snippet. But last and not least, we are going to be putting on some of these very chunky, very cute little gummy bears and some pink bows as well. Like I said, pink. 2025 is a pink year for me. I don't know about anybody else. Let me know if it's not pink, then tell me what color it is. So I'm going to be placing some rhinestone glue, a generous amount since this is such a big and heavy charm. And I did place it on upside down originally, so I had to spin that bitch, but it all worked out in the end. And what's really important, if you're familiar with charms or whatnot, or just 3D on your nails, it can be really annoying afterwards if there's those crevices alongside the charms or the 3D art where it's catching in your hair, it's catching on your clothes, strings, whatever. So what I like to do is go in with some more rhinestone glue, which is a lot more durable than that top coat, and I just like to fill in any of those crevices around the charm so that there's less of a chance of it catching, which I have seen the improvement. So if you are willing to take the time to do this, you can spare yourself the headache. Though I will say there are charms available that are have curved backings, so that way you don't have to worry about this little problem here at all. It's just going to be a lot more flush to the shape of an acrylic nail or a fake nail. So especially if I am wearing a charm, focus set, then I'm going to want to seal these bad boys up really well so that they're not flying off a few days in. I just really can't stand that. So I like to squeeze out a good amount of that rhinestone glue, and then I use a detail brush to just kind of gather that up and then let it level into those crevices, those open gaps and whatnot. Oh, and finally, to complete our creation, I'm using some Beetles gel top coat to go ahead and seal everything in. So there are certain cases you really have to distinguish yourself, like personally, between what charms would look better top coated or not. For example, say you're doing little ladybug charms or iridescent pearls or something like that, where they've been painted with something. So most of the time, those charms don't have like a varnish over them, something to protect the effect on it. So they'll end up getting scratched up and have the paint worn off throughout you wearing the set. So in such case, you'd typically top coat over those kinds of charms. But with these that I have on the nails now, the gummy bear itself already has that nice glossy varnish, and then the pink bows actually have a matte finish. So you have to kind of think, not too much, but just a little bit about whether it is a charm that would benefit from a new glossy coat. Also, with see-through nails, it is a very good idea to put some top coat on the underneath side so that you can have as crystal clear of a nail tip as possible. Okay, so this reveal on my new pink desk is everything. So just to top everything off, this is the completed set, ladies, and we are going to use some of my very own homemade glittery cuticle oil. So I'm gonna put some of this on. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It looks like a fairy potion or some shit like that. I love it, and I love this set. It is giving such like neon without being too like 3D graphic. I don't know. But I gave a really good amount of reveal time, especially since the process was not too long, too complicated. So let me know how you guys feel about this. Let me know how you feel about charms in general. They're not my favorite, but from time to time, I do love a good, like, extra heavy, ridiculous set of nails with these fat charms on them. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.